Good afternoon and welcome to Talk on the Block. I usually say that Wednesday belongs to the various communities. We get updates, what is going on in your part of the world, your part of Dominica. Give us a call and let us know, okay? This is Talk on the Block. So let's take our first phone call for the day. Talk on the Block.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, yes.
Matt, did you hear what the man from, I think, the French island said yesterday, Matt?
Which man?
After 10 years, Dominica has nothing to offer, nothing new to offer to tourists.
Oh, you mean express the zeal?
That's why tourists, they want to come to Dominica. I think maybe that's what Mr. Vince Henderson heard. And he spoke about, with or without the help of Morocco, we will be continuing the hotel. And he named many more hotels to come. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.
Have a good day. Goodbye. Somebody, yes, she's actually quoting the manager of L'Express de Zeal, Roland Bellemare, if you will, owner and manager of the director of Express de Zeal. He has revealed that there has been a decline in the number of passengers transported in and out of Dominica between 2012 and 2015. He blamed the exchange rate between the EC dollar and euro, the decrease of revenue in the population, and of course the urbanization of travel and the lack of new tourist attractions in Dominica as the main factors for the decrease. In 2015, I'm just quoting him here, we have carried 74,411 passengers in and out of Dominica. That is a minus 5.9% compared to 2012. That was our peak year when we carried over 79,000 passengers. Since 2012, our figures are going down year after year. 2013 compared to 2012. Minus 3.3%, 2014 compared to 2013, a minus 0.8%, 2015 compared to 2014, minus 1.9%, he noted. He spoke at a news conference on Monday. Hello, talk to me.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Yes.
Matt, who wants to come to Dominica? Look at Dominica. Who wants to come to Dominica?
But hello, I mean, as a Dominican, you should be encouraging people to come to Dominica. Besides everything else, or in spite of everything else, Dominica belongs not to the politicians, I say, but to you and me. Hello, talk to me.
Good afternoon to you and to your listeners.
How you doing, Cooper?
Very fine, thank you.
Before you go on, Copal, I heard that you had an incident earlier this week.
Yes, but I am doing some follow-up on that.
You are? Okay.
As soon as I get what I'm looking for,
okay,
I will let you know.
All right, good. Go ahead.
Dominica is a blessed country. We have rivers, we have valleys, we have what it takes in Dominica that most of the Caribbean countries do not have, Matt. But it's just that you have crooked politicians who have Dominica in that crisis as it is today. But Dominica has what it takes, Matt. Dominica is a beautiful country, you know. we have valleys, we have mountains, we have rivers, we have loving people. But the only thing is that now we tend to put greed above everything else. We look out for our own self, Matt. We don't say when something is wrong, it's wrong. Based on who do it, it's right. Based on who do it, it's wrong. So that is why Dominica is in that state. But we have what it's not.
Are you saying, Copella, suggesting that the people are not coming because of the politicians? That what you saying?
Excuse me?
Are they not coming because of the politicians?
If the ship is not coming because of...
I'm saying people are not coming to Dominica because the French official is saying people are not coming to Dominica. And of course, since 2012, the numbers are decreasing steadily.
Well, if you have bad policies, people
okay.
First, you have to have something to attract them. You don't go and put vinegar and to get flies.
All right.
With sugar, you get flies. So you have to have what it takes to attract the tourists to come to the country.
You're making a point there. Hello, talk to me. Why are people not coming to Dominica? The numbers are declining. Hello.
Uncle Phil, good afternoon. This is Will. Is Carlton in? Walk on, my brother. Uncle Phil. This is Will. Is Carlton in? Matt, I don't know where you resurrect that one. You who played it, Matt?
I played what?
It was Will Smith. No, Will Smith, I heard.
Oh, no, not me.
Oh, okay. I thought it's you that was behind that. They're doing that thing there.
No.
Matt, even if it's your house or your home, Matt, your flooring, you have maybe twist your ankle a few times because a board broke under your foot or your feet. You want to tell your family, come from overseas and you will accommodate them at that home, Matt, even if it's your home or your house, Matt?
No, I suspect I won't.
And prior to Erica, the flooring on the roof was already bad, Matt, politically speaking, and to add insult to injury. Erica. So really and truly, the constant decline, Matt, in visitor arrival. Matt, come on, it is clear to see those that in charge have failed, because Matt, you need to accommodate people and you need to make the home conducive for proper entertainment, Matt. You there with me, King? Use the host and the guests come in and you want to say, oh, they're my family. All of a sudden, one break the leg in your flooring. You think they're going to forgive you for that, Matt? So really and truly, Matt, we have seen the devastation, and I keep asking, you heard me, Matt. Priority, Matt. Priority, $700,000 to light up playing fields in Dominica. Matt, the Bailey bridges are hanging several feet lower from where they once were. And they're sitting on concrete slabs and boulders, Matt. So I want to give thanks to the brother for being that candid and truthful, because he's telling you, bro, nothing has changed in the past, how many years? 10 years, Matt, he said? You know, come on. So really and truly, the brother is not fooling himself. He's a businessman. But we that are fanatics, Matt, we are fooling ourselves. Now you see it, now you don't. Because we are Alice in Wonderland, and Skerrit said it. Dominica is not a real country. So do we have real people in Dominica, Matt?
But tell me, Blessings, you've been in this industry for some time now, haven't you?
Yes, my brother.
What has not changed? Because I was talking to somebody in a restaurant yesterday who said a visitor told her that nothing has changed in Dominica, because they have been in Dominica many times and it just seemed like they're coming back to the same. What for you has to change? That's my question to you, Blessings.
Matt, first impression is a lasting one. Matt, have you seen the city of Roseau, Matt? Matt, have you seen the vagrants? Once I was on the Kentfield Cliff going down and a guy walking on the wall, the defense wall, Matt, naked at his mother, in his birthday suit, Matt, and you have a bell behind him or in front of him. Whether they be behind them or in front of them, Matt, I can't remember. But you have a bell hanging, just going left and right. And Matt, it was a day when a cruise ship was in port, you know, Matt. Matt, look at the potholes, look at the sidewalk, look at the double parking, Matt. Look at the mess in Roseau, Matt. So first impression is the lasting one. Matt, we have gone to man, I haven't been there, but I saw it on television. Matt, if you see, and on certain documentaries and magazines, when you see the presentation of the accommodation, Matt, to welcome visitors, Matt, like you wonder if you're dreaming. Because everything is so structured, everything is so uniformed and in order. Matt, look at Dominica. We are completely discombobulated, Matt, disjointed, disconnected, and there is so much confusion. Chinese have more crafts selling in Dominica, things that are made in China. What craft? Inferior things that falls apart. That's why I even leave Emerald Pool, and apart from 2 vendors that were up there causing so much problem, I left for. But Matt, the people keep accusing even my work, Matt, of being saying made in China. I had to bring a table up there to do my carving for me to convince the visitors.
But why are the policy makers or those in charge allowing these Chinese crafts? Blessings.
My brother, when you get yourself all entangled in all manner of secret deals, the people knows not nothing having to do with the memorandum of understanding. So we do not know what the brother owe, what obligation he may have to accommodate all that invasion. So it's like some invasive species just take over your indigenous stuff. That's what's happening, Matt. So we really don't know what Skerrit have up his sleeves with the Chinese. So no wonder they can just allow Rosa to be infested with Chinese, Matt. And look at the Carib. Where the Carib craft? Matt, look at me. My brother, I had Vincent Lesson present him with an idea to tell him about to train school children. Because if I passed on right now, a lot of what I know in my own imagination, nobody had taught me to do what I'm doing. Look now, I build in boats, Matt. But have you seen my boats lately?
Maybe you should show me.
Well, Matt, you will see. So these guys don't care. They're preoccupied in stealing.
But my point to you is, Blessings, I mean, we have so many people who are so skilled, in making these crafts. And we're allowing Chinese crafts to take over.
Yeah, I went to the small business assistance unit for some assistance, a grant or something. They run me around like a top, and guess what? I know I would have never gotten, but somebody tell me, go try my luck, and they had me run around for a few months, and then I come down, nothing for your blessings. Matt, to tell you the truth, there is a facilitation for easy transition. Those who have ears, let them hear. Matt, Dominica is not Dominicans' own. Unless they can fight to take it back, Matt, it has been gone already, Matt. You don't see the brother don't care about Dominica. Blessings, King.
Blessings, blessings. 122, hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Matt.
How are you?
We all know that Dominica is not for politicians. But when a government cannot run a country, it's let go. Simple as that. Just let go. Let the people go. Because, Matt, as you can see, Dominica is in a bad condition, There's no joke about it. Dominica is in a very bad state. When you move around and you meet visitors, they said that Dominica don't change. The place is dirty. It's just you here in one, just a whole set of nonsense you hear. And Matt, if the government know they cannot run the country, it's let go. I mean, the blame going to fall on them, Because, everybody, you'll see people losing their assets. Life is not easy. Things are very, very hard and very bad. Look at the days gone by, man, Matt. Look at the days gone by. A government come in office. Banana. Bring back the industry so that people can help themselves and do as they can do. Nothing is happening in agriculture. Nothing is happening in tourism. Nothing, in no sector, nothing is happening. And Matt, if you move around the country, you can see that we don't. We don't. There's no way we can go back with this government, There's no way, that is not a joke business. It doesn't make sense that you bury the country and people just stand up there. If you can't move, you can't move. Just move away. And Matt, I telling you, it's very, very hard, You see children all over the place begging, My lady, give me $1. My lady, I hungry. Yesterday I went by a stuff and I see 3 children there. What they waiting for food? That hurt my heart. That hurt my heart to see children have parents and you seen children just there hanging around looking for a plate of food, and that never used to happen in Dominica, man. I mean, it's very, very bad. I mean, you don't have a banana industry. PCP closed down. You haven't got tourism. It takes nothing. The whole place abandoned. If you look at Dominica, it's just people like a jungle. I mean, people just there, nothing happening, and the government just there fooling people, telling all the different constituencies, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that, and nothing is happening. I mean, come on, man. It's time for these people to just stop fooling people around. The promises are promises and nothing happening. I mean, come on, man. It's just a matter of time, Emma. Thank you.
Thank you, too. Thank you. It's 1:24. One of my favorite songs from Butai. Amabi. This land belongs to you, it belongs to me. Feel proud to be a Dominican, do you? Somebody says here, Matt, I promote Dominica daily with co-workers. Just this morning, one told me I was in Dominica. Did you see the sidewalks? And the drains? Come on, these guys are a waste. Hey, Lisa Darrow, Coco Rico, happy birthday from the Coco Rico staff. Could you also send birthday greetings to Kezia Doughton, wishing her God's guidance and many more birthdays to come. From Kerry Post.
So when I say it's not criticized, politicians don't see the brighter side.
Jemiah and the rest of the family. Hello, talk to me here.
But I have some disappointment because there is a new additional money that you have to pay on your driver's license right now.
Yes, $100 road tax.
And $150 for the trade vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I could really know where we have highways in Dominica, I would be happy to pay a little more than that. But do we have highways? I have some disappointment in that because right now the road is even worse than before. And then even before that, there was no highways. And I have another disappointment because you had some organization under the name of Taxi Association and all different type of association and Tipper Truckers Association. And they allowed this bill to go like it's joy-free. And I remember in the 80s that people came out and then demonstrated against the Eugenia government and did not allow it. So they just use another name under the name of highway levy. It's really, really, really hurting because $150 and $100 is a lot of money to pay for some service you're not getting because we do not have highways in Dominica.
All right, you don't believe that we should be paying that additional tax. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Yes.
How are you?
Mm-hmm.
Matt, Dominicans were warned, you know. You see, they wanted to see before they believe. There is a Saint old people used to call Saint Thomas. They used to say, Ule we avant kwe. Now they seen it. So let them take it. Have a nice afternoon.
All right, good afternoon to you, 1:30. Let's take more phone calls.
Good afternoon, Matt. How are you doing?
How are you doing, my brother?
All right, Matt, let me tell you, over the years, the government of Dominica has been receiving ideas and suggestions from the people of Dominica, the opposition and everybody else. And the government has placed a lot of cotton or mole in their ears, not listening. So right now, it makes no sense, absolutely no sense that the people of Dominica should continue to give this government any ideas, any suggestions, because they will not listen. All we are asking for is pack up and goodbye.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Hey, Mike, what's up, man?
Yes, sir. Are you there? I suspect not. Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt.
How are you, sir?
Yes. If, for instance, the express, I go to pick up somebody on the express.
Okay.
The boat reaching Dominica at 10:15, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I get the people I come for, it was after 4 hours. And the boat only takes 1 hour and 45 minutes from Guadeloupe to Dominica. So after you come out for an interrogation inside there, what you come in and do in a country like this?
You're saying the treatment by the port and customs officers are contributing to the fact that these people are not coming anymore?
But yes, because the boat takes 1 hour and 45 minutes from Guadeloupe to Dominica, and they're taking 4 and 5 hours of interrogation before they come outside.
Interesting point. 132.
Morning, Matt. Good, Matt.
Good afternoon.
This is free. That same express guy, the guy that made his statement on your tape, right? I think 2 years ago, he made similar statement concerning what your caller just said there with the delay. Because he even said concerning in Matnik, they would check 1 or 2 people or 3 people, and the rest of the people would be passing through, so traffic would flow. And he said there was a serious delay in Dominica. I think he said that 2 years ago. I think you have it on your thing. But okay, my thing concerning tourists not coming to Dominica and stuff. Remember, we're in austerity, but however, tourists comes and they take pictures of everything, Matt, everything. You see it in roads, everything they take pictures of. It's obvious that pictures of the situation, of the surrounding will come out in it, and there's debate in the tourist industry now. Certain places to go and some places not to go. They might mention that straight in your face, but it has certain things. Okay, the other thing is concerning music. Yeah, it is that we have different types of music. I just went by a friend of mine a while ago, and he have 10 albums of Chubby. Matt, I cried, Matt, because I was in Guadeloupe those days, and to see where's Chubby. No, we don't respect the ingredients that we have. We have a lot of talent in this country. They have a jazz thing coming. They always bring in foreign artists, and the artists here that could do the work, Matt, they work on them, Matt, and that is why people like me angry, Matt, because I have been saying things for the longest while, but it's so many things that is accumulated, so many wrong things, Matt, and I, as a person, like, if somebody do something wrong, they got to pay for it. Anybody, anything, Matt. That is how I man stand up. Thank you.
Thank you, too. Hello.
Yes, Matt. Good afternoon, brother.
Are you doing, my brother?
I'm doing fine, Bagatelle.
Okay, brother.
The lady that talked a while ago, she's right on cue. I be more believe that lady from the country. Because all now,
Rosa win the election and we country book is suffering. As far as I see, yesterday the authorities came up in Bagatelle. I didn't see them, but I heard about them. They're trying to bring a backhoe up there. Thank you for hearing my voice, Baron. So that they'll come and give us the assistance we need in Bagatelle. Because as far as I see my friends, a lot of friends of mine sleeping on that cellar, all now they have to get a house for them to rent something. A lot of things going in Bagatelle. Thank you, eh?
All right, caller, thank you very much. 134.
Mr. Pelty.
Are you there, my brother?
Yeah, quickly. Matt, a bus driver that is involved in carrying tourists, was telling me one of the guys, the owners of one of the ferries, Matt, came to Dominica. Matt, I do not make up stories, eh? I better shut my mouth up if I go lying and deceiving people. And he did not come on like to say like thing, but he come like an ordinary person on the cruise. Matt, they had him remove his shoes, dig into, and they know who he is, who he was, Matt. And they said when they report that to Mr. Badwell, I heard Mr. Badwell was furious, Matt. So, Matt, all these factors, Matt, and the same thing, Free just made it clear, about 2 years ago, you can remember the same thing the owner of the ferry was talking about, the amount of time they have to go searching every bag, and he made reference to somewhere when they would, let's say, if there is 20 people, they search about 5 people, and the 15 just pass in the interest of time. And people have all manner of ways to bring in illegal stuff, Matt. So if you want to, and you're watching the people, I am not telling you 1 or 2 might not pass with a firearm or some drugs or something, but Matt, you cannot shut down a country. Look at like St. Martin and other places have free ports, Matt. You there with me, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And the economy of this country is already moving. And look at Dominica. We have all these rigid kind of things. Not every weekend or every week you hear 2 people die, 3 people die. Look, they meet a decomposing body there. And they meet all kind of things. So with all our rigid kind of style of our thing. But in closing, Matt, I just want to tell Roosevelt Scarrett, bro. I hope you will get the message. Matt, them man are picking and choosing, Matt. These guys are very strategic and exclusive about everything. Who eat and who don't eat. And Matt, that happens. In a country that haven't got gold and diamond and oil, it has to be in the minority. The majority watching the minority flourishing, particularly young people that are energetic, ambitious, poor, frustrated. Matt, they will not roll over and play dead. But Scarrett also creating a monster. I know you don't care about Dominica. You don't care about if Dominica sail or sink because you stashed up all your good time everywhere. I will not be more specific, Matt. But I am saying, Matt, watch Dominica, Matt. Matt, just keep your eyes on Dominica. Blessings.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, talk to me.
Hey, my brother, what's up, man?
All right.
All right, man. Matt, I've been warning all the time. And I have been calling on the line mothers to stand up. To stand up. Stand up. But now, they are hiding behind the doors. And the children is making children. And they are the ones now to make the change, my brother. And they are getting the opportunity to press them down because they don't have the brain like the mothers of before. Oh my God, when will we learn and we'll understand that agriculture was better than tourism? And that's where the friendship was, when people used to cook a pot and everybody was eating it from hot. Matt, you are doing a good work, Matt. But I think, Matt, you must come on the ground and let the people hear the voices.
Oh, you mean I have to come on the ground and talk to the people on the ground? That's what you're saying. But they can do just like you sometimes and call in. I can't be everywhere at the same time, my brother. Hello.
Matt, last night
Yes.
I felt good last night.
Why?
My son texts me. Tell me, Mommy, give me a call. Just for me to listen to a song. He went to a place to pick up dinner in Houston. And when he went there, Matt, you know what song that was playing there? Through My Pocket, instrumental. How many places, restaurants, and so you passing here hearing local music playing, Matt? How many places you going to America and you going to a Jamaican place and only strictly Jamaican music? You will not hear American music playing in a Jamaican.
I'll tell you what to do. The next time you go to a restaurant and you want to hear local music, tell the manager or the barman, you know what? I won't sit there if you don't play local music. That's one way you could start. Okay, 1:39. It's the afternoon time here.
Matt Peltier, good afternoon to you, sir.
My brother.
How are you, sir?
Good.
Matt, let me ask a question. Do we have a tourism minister in Dominica?
Repeat again?
Do we have a minister of tourism in Dominica?
Yes, we do. Robert Chong.
Okay. Let me tell you something that happened yesterday afternoon at my business place. A foreigner came in and was asking me where is Douglas Charles Airport. And to be honest, I really did not know what to answer the individual. I just asked him, why you ask that question? Because he said he just came into the country and he was stamped by the immigration authorities and he was stamped Melvin Hall Airport. But on his way down with his rental, he's seen signs all over the road, Douglas Charles Airport. And this got him a bit confused.
Mm-hmm.
So he stopped at my business place to ask the question and a few other questions about the country. I saw those signs myself, and I've been concerned about those signs because I myself, when I traveled the last time, I was stamped, and when I looked at my passport, I realized it was Melvin Hall Airport that is stamped by the immigration department of this country. Now, I mean, Mr. Linton in Parliament, you know, made a simple suggestion to the administration that there is an act called the Melvin Hall Airport Act, and if the name has to be changed, then they must come to Parliament and do the honorable thing. I mean, this is embarrassing to us because if your immigration, which is the first set of persons that is met when visitors come to the country, and they stamped Melvin Hall Airport on their passport, and yet they're seeing signs about Douglas Charles Airport. And I mean, what signals are we sending? So I mean, I want to call on Robert Tong. You know, Mr. Tong, you're a young man. I'm sure you understand. You know better than this. Talk to your colleagues in the cabinet and say to them, just do the honorable thing. What is this about? Is it because you feel, well, it's Mr. Linton who pointed this out and whatever it is? I mean, this is, you know, according to Butey's song, this is our country. Dominica belongs to all of us. I mean, it may be a foresight, you know, lack of foresight on the government part when they decide to do this Douglas Charles Airport, not realizing that they had to come to Parliament. But it was brought to your attention in Parliament. What is so difficult about doing the honorable thing and going to Parliament and change? Nobody can prevent them from doing that, you know. But it was really embarrassing for me yesterday, and I said I myself had my own experience because on my passport is stamped Melvin Hall Airport. So I am calling on Mr. Tong. Mr. Tong, please tell your colleagues in cabinet to go to the Parliament as soon as possible because we becoming our worst enemy. You understand? Because we are misleading people. Because really and truly, legally, there is no Douglas Charles Airport existing in the Commonwealth of Dominica. Matt, thank you very much and God bless you.
Thank you very much as well. We're taking a break and we're coming back.
Come let us build a Dominica.
The Marigold Development Corporation presents the 10th Annual Mayfest 2016, April 29th to May 2nd in Marigold. 3 nights of excitement, delicious local cuisine, good booyah music, international artists, Juve morning, and so much more. The 10th Annual Mayfest is on April 29th to May 2nd. Book that date.
It's coming. Saturday, April 30th, 2016. Beauty, confidence, elegance, passion, community. These characteristics of 5 delegates shall take the spotlight for one night, representing their communities for the chance at the coveted 10th Annual Miss Mayfest title. Who will be the next Miss Mayfest? Will it be host contestant Osdell Prince of Marigat, or from the nation's indigenous community of the Kalinago territory, Miss Nadia Boyd? Or will it be from either of the 2 eastern communities? Hailing from Petit Soufriere, we have Miss Charmaine Eustace, or from Casabous, Miss Lisa Francis. How about the delegate who will represent the home community of Waterfest, Miss Teresa Baptist? The stage is set. Saturday, April 30th, the 10th Annual Miss Mayfest Pageant, a production of the Marigat Activities Committee, endorsed by Digicel Play, Happy Car Rentals, the Marigat Development Corporation, Digicel, Fine Inc., Prevo Enterprises, Kubuli Beer, DominicaEvents.com, Archipelago Trading, and Country Style Bakery. I'll meet you there.
All right, thank you very much, Matt. This is very true. They harass you on the port. These custom officers talk down to you. They interrogate you. I think that's what you want to say. They talk down to you. It's very frustrating. They treat you like you have committed a crime. This only happens in Dominica. I travel very often and don't get this type of treatment anywhere else, only in Dominica. Hello, talk to me here. That's a WhatsApp message. Hello.
Yes, what's going on, my brother? How you doing?
All right, my brother.
You know, that's all I do, listen to the big station while I'm on the road. But I tried to call yesterday while you was on with the farmers. Because one of the farmers made a statement and he said that Skerrit is riding the beast. I tried to call and correct him. Because the reason why I say that, Skerrit, the Baroness, and them can never ride the beast. The beast is riding them. They're not in the elite. And remember, he made that deal with the Chinese. The Chinese and them are one of the horns on the beast that talk about revelation. China is one of the beasts, the horns on the beast. So we have to be careful what this guy is doing, what deals he make with them. Like Blessing said, maybe the country's in their hands already, just a matter of time. So the people, I don't know, they got to wake up. And the police officers and them that defending this guy, their children and them in the future are going to feel the blunt of it. If they don't stand up and defend the country from what they don't even know that's going on behind it, but they want to defend this man. The people are feeling it. I was just on island. And, you know, it's just going to get worse. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. 147. Hello.
Matt, how are you?
How are you doing?
Matt, 2 things. When did you have the NDFD people on your program? Was it yesterday or the day before?
Maybe yesterday, yes.
Yeah. Matt, I'm not sure as to whether you have noticed it, but there are many small business places that are closing down in Roseau and maybe around Dominica. I'll be surprised that a lot of the small business places are financed by the NDFD. And that is critical. That is crucial. You know? My other question is that, Matt, what do you think is causing Dominicans, including you and me, what do you think is causing us to be so fearful in protesting and demonstrating in Dominica? And I don't have the answer, so maybe you could tell me.
I don't know, maybe fair.
Maybe fair.
I speak out every day. I'm not one who's silent. So I don't fear. So, but there's some people, we live in a mortgage society. Some people protect their homes and their businesses, and they have a salary with government. I say it every day. We live in a mortgage country, so people are protecting their properties.
Yeah, so that is what has have us fearful.
Well, something different might have you fearful.
Well, thank you, Matt.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, talk to me.
Matt, I
How you doing, my beer man? Yes.
But Matt, so I say, if I travail, so la I want to si mon ka travail là, que want to. Il au travail qui fait là, mais il va mettre mon tout travail pour avoir l'argent. Tout en rassurer de côté. Alors tout on dit ça, rassurer.
All right, man. Hello. Are you there? Caller, are you there? Hello.
Matt, good afternoon.
How you doing, my brother?
Not bad. Matt, what was Charles Savarin when he made that call to boycott Breezy, Matt? What was his position in government at the time?
I think he was minister. Was it trade or tourism?
So you see, it does send, that would send a message of, make people fearful to oppose the government. Because Mr. Brisbane was in opposition, and that call to boycott Brisbane, even if it didn't fear Mr. Brisbane was not fearful of it, others would think that, wow, these guys might target me. And look where that man
they may be feeling, afraid of being victimized.
That's right, but look where that man is today. He's the president of the country, and he brought down a president and a prime minister. Yet now he's sitting as the president, and any slight threat of some kind of strike action or demonstration, they with their rifles. Look at Salisbury. So there's reason to fear. They sent a message of fear out to the people, Matt. It is not that it is not existing. It is there. Even some of us are not fearful and do speak out. The message is there, and it has gone out to the rest of the populace. Good afternoon.
Hello, Matt. If we expect a government administration to get better after 15 years, we are living in a fool's paradise. It defies logic and experience. With complacency, let me see what else is there, fatigue, corruption, and square pegs in round holes, the country is destined to remain in retreat as long as the same guys remain at the wheel. Good afternoon. Hello.
Yes, Matt. They will put them in a bad light because Bagatelle people talk about to block the road last week Monday. The authorities heard about it, and yesterday they run a Bagatelle, and possession. My peanut come already the day before taking out pictures. But I don't think they wanted to go on mapping so that the world will see what we need of Bagatelle that never sing for supper in Dominica. Thank you, brother.
All right, somebody says here, Matt, what makes Dominicans more mortgaged than anywhere else or any country in the world that has much more citizens and they're very mortgaged, if you will? Hello.
Good afternoon, Matt Espelke Jr. How are you?
My friend, good afternoon to you.
Good evening to your listening public. Matt, I am going to be slightly not off target, but just a little different because I think most of our young people are unaware of, people like Mr. Frank Barron, who was the first premier of Dominica, and he started the low-income housing down at Public Works.
And I must tell you, too, just for your information, that he's very ill and very low at this time.
Well, I am shouting out to him, so at least he can recognize that. I also want to recognize and shout out to the Honorable Patrick John, the first Prime Minister of this country, who has done tremendous in terms of the National Bank, the Aid Bank, Social Security. He established Waterfront and Allied Workers Union. He gave the Public Service Union the authority that they could go on strike because they could not go before Patrick enabled them to do so. He also, remember, he built a stadium that was subsequently demolished. So he has his contribution. And I think most of our young people are unaware of those things. We had a Minister of Finance who was the first non-Prime Minister, Minister of Finance in Dominica, the Honorable Vic Rivera. He's also ailing. And people forget that he is the one, he was part of the reason why we had our currency tied to the US dollar, which has stabilized our currency over the past, 40, almost 50 years. And so our young people, most of them are not even aware of those things. That Dominica was a country before, that under the leadership of Edison James, we had established this park, these heritage sites. This government is now selling it or giving it away, the heritage site that attracts tourism. So, Matt, what we have is that, and I think another thing too, Matt, I would be glad if you could do a program, maybe just dealing with civics. Because a lot of our young people, I remember going to school, we had to know every minister, every permanent secretary. We were even told who was the director of public works, Matt. Those were things we learned, and what was the role and what was the function of all these different departments and so on. Matt, now our young people, they hardly know that, Matt, because they don't know who is the minister. If you ask a school child now who is the Minister of Education, I doubt they will know. So, Matt, those are some of the things I think that the young people forget from time to time. They forget that, of course, agriculture is what the country was built on, Matt. Most of our young professionals now, Matt, were grown, educated, schooled at every level on agriculture, Matt, in every form, Matt. It is recently, we have tourism. We always had, people coming into Dominica, yes, but tourism was secondary. Agriculture was the foundation on which this country was built. Farmers built their houses cash. They bought their cars cash. They sent their children to universities cash. They didn't have mortgages, Matt. Over the past 15 or so, 10, 15 years, Matt, we have descended into a beggar society where poverty and sale of passport is the new economy, where we have reduced our young people to prostitution and pornography, Matt. Matt, this is so sad, Matt. It pains my heart, Matt, when I understand and knew what Dominica is not being nostalgic about the past. Matt, it is being nostalgic about what I know Dominica to be, Matt. In another program, Matt, I will talk about the existence of a civil service, Matt, that was exemplary and professional, Matt. A medical service that was second to none, not even in the world, Matt.
Dominica. Let's take some of that and we'll wrap it up for the afternoon Wednesday.
This land is my own. This is my pledge. This land is our home. I pledge. If we must prosper, we must hold. I pledge to build this nation. Come, let us build a Dominica. Dominica. Liberty. Liberty. I know some people they mad with me. They don't share my views naturally. But if I hurt you, I'm sorry. I'm willing to pay the penalty because of love for this small country.
Somebody says here, Matt, Dominicans love misery. We don't see nothing yet. The best is yet to come. That's a WhatsApp message.
What if I have to leave again? I will pray I'll always be the same. Because of love for this land, I will stand up as man and say, I am Dominican. Let me tell you, brother, this land is my home. This land is your home. This land is our home. We must prosper. We must put together. Come, let us build a Dominica. We only lost the battle, not the war. We can take this country back for sure.
Okay, let's so we can wrap it up here with two more telephone calls. Hello. Yes.
I just wanted to point out the point of correction there, according to the opinion of the last speaker. I think Mr. Frank Barron was the first chief minister. And
Yes,
the first premier. The first premier was Mr. Edward Oliver LeBlanc, and that took place after March 1967 when Dominica gained statehood. But prior to that, we had chief ministers and not premier.
You were right on target there, sir. Hello, talk to me. Hello. Good afternoon.
Yes, my 2 questions I want to ask you quick.
Mm-hmm.
If any work has begun at that new hotel site in the Carbridge, Matt?
I heard of some movements, soil movement and stuff like that.
Okay, and another question. When the Morocco hotel started, was it a loan or a grant, a gift, whatever it was? Do you know, Matt?
I suspect it may have been a grant, but I can clarify that. And work is has stopped for a number of months at that hotel. We've been told mosquitoes are feasting, and but I'll find out. Not too sure about this grant loan issue, but I can clarify that. The soonest, maybe I'll tell you by tomorrow. Okay. Next year, the Digicel Hour. Stick around. This is Q95.